Want to make pot stickers from scratch? Here's how we do it. Here are the ingredients we're using to make our filling. You need to first start with ground pork. You need some Napa cabbage or American cabbage that has been salted and set in the refrigerator overnight so that some of the liquid can be drawn out. You'll need ginger, scallions, soy sauce, sugar, cornstarch, salt, white pepper, and some Shaoxing cooking wine. You'll want to take your Napa, which has been salted overnight, and just squeeze out any extra liquid. You don't want the liquid to break open your dumpling wrappers once you start to cook them. Refrigerate this filling until you're ready to make your dumplings. This mixture is ready to be made into beautiful pillowy dumplings. If you're not ready to make them just yet, you can cover this and put it in the refrigerator for up to 2 days. We made our own dough for our dumplings today, and if you want to see how we did it, just follow the link there in our description. You'll take this dough, and it's had a little bit of time to rest so that the gluten that we developed started to relax a little bit. We're going to cut these into little balls, and then we're going to roll them out. So we'll take these and we're going to roll them out so that we have a nice round dumpling wrapper. Now, once these are round and they're about 1 millimeter thick, you'll want to take your roller and push from the outside in so that the outside is a little thinner than the center. All right, there is our wrapper. We're gonna take about a tablespoon of filling and put it in the center of the dumpling. We're going to pinch the two sides together and make a cannoli where it's open on both sides. We're going to take the first side, we're working with one side only, and we're going to flip it to the center. And then we're going to take another pinch, just a couple of millimeters over, and we're going to repeat that on that whole side until we have a half moon. Okay? Then we're going to turn this over and do the same thing but the opposite way on the same side. And then in the end, we're going to pinch all this so that everything sticks. Now you notice when you use fresh dough, you don't need an egg to seal. If you're using the commercially available wrappers, you'll need to brush a little egg so that the edges will stick. All of our pot stickers are formed, and now we're going to cook them. We want to take a non-stick pan, put it over medium heat, and add a little bit of oil. Time to arrange your dumplings in your pan so that they can cook evenly. Once your pot stickers start to brown, you'll want to add a half cup of water into your pan and immediately put a lid over it so that the tops can steam. When all of your water evaporates, you'll want to add water again, another half cup, and you'll want to repeat this 3 times. Okay, that's the second time that the water has evaporated. I'm going to take, this time, I'm going to take some flour, water, and cornstarch and add it to the bottom of the pan around every one of these dumplings. So we add another half cup of water to this, put the lid back on, and we let it evaporate. And when it's evaporated, we'll have the most beautiful, delicious, golden, pillowy dumplings. Almost all the water has evaporated right now, and we're gonna let this little pancake crisp up a little bit more before we pull it out of the pan. Okay, these dumplings have a nice crisp edge right now, and I hear a little bit of sizzling left, which means they are totally crispy on the bottom. And I'm gonna turn off our heat, put a plate over this, and here's our pillowy pot stickers with a beautiful crispy pancake crust. And that's how we make our pillowy pan-fried dumplings. Whether you call them pot stickers, dumplings, Peking ravioli, they're delicious when you make them from scratch. If you don't have the time to make your own wrappers, you can buy them in the frozen section of your favorite Asian market and you'll get a similar result. Either way, fold your own pot stickers and dumplings and you'll love what you get. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe.